Hey guys, I'm the free-to-play Padawan. I love Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, but I hate spending money on mobile games. And I believe that you can dominate this game without even spending a dime. But doggone it, you guys, they've been wanting us to spend money lately. They have been wanting us to spend the money, and oh my goodness, the game just crashed. You know, they say that if you don't spend any money on the game, they're just gonna make it crash. They're just gonna make it crash. So let's get it back up and running here, guys. Let's get it back up and running. All right, let's see here. We are going to kill this. Looking good. Looking good. Looking like a black screen. There we go. There we go. We got the game coming through now, you guys. I hope everybody's been having a good day. I had a great day at work today. They got their money out. Their money's worth out of me today, you guys. I got some work out the door. Finally starting to get the hang of my new position a little bit, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. It's not as fun as streaming. I have a lot of fun doing this with you guys. Doggone it, you guys, it crashed again. It crashed again. I am so sorry. Let's see if we can get this figured out. Let's see if we can get this figured out. But anyway, to anybody who's in the chat, give me a shout out. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me how your day was. We got some stuff we got to get into today. One of the things I wanted to talk about today, I didn't put this in the description, but one of the things I wanted to talk about is there was an announcement like kind of overnight last night where a lot of things changed. And the one thing that seems to be particularly pertinent to early game free-to-play players such as myself is that Royal Guard got a rework. And I haven't really been able to tell if it's a good rework or not. So I thought maybe we'd look at it together and see maybe Royal Guard belongs in our Empire team early game. We got a couple people in the chat in some previous videos that were talking about, wait, should Royal Guard not be in my Empire team? I'm thinking maybe we gave them bad advice. We told them, no, take your Royal Guard out of your Empire team. Maybe they should keep it in there. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna wait till the game is fully up before I close this secondary screen here. Alright, I'm moving around. I'm moving around on the game. It seems to be alive. It seems to be alive. Hopefully she stays alive. Oh my goodness, that's alright. It just took a couple minutes to get up and running today. It must be early morning for my poor game, and it's just not ready for the day. Well, wake up! It's time to get ready. We got some stuff to do. We got some stuff to do in the game. Alright, let's knock out an arena battle first. I've already done a couple of arena battles today because there are some other things I wanted to do in the stream besides just all 5 arena battles in the regular arena. I haven't done any fleet arena because I feel like that is really where early game free-to-play players are going to get their crystals, so I want to make sure and cover the fleet arena content with you guys. But squad arena is just like get as high of a rank as you can, and to me, honestly, just don't sweat it that much. Don't sweat it that much. All right, let's see how fast this Vader is. 227, that's too fast. Too fast for our slow Geo team. We might be able to beat that Night Sister team. We might be able to beat these Geos. Now, these Geos are way higher gear than we are. But if we get out in front of them first, then we might be able to control them to death. Let's see how fast their soldier is. Soldier is 199. And let's see how fast their Brute Alpha is. Brute Alpha is 206. Let's just give it a try. Let's open it up. Let's open up the arena with a mirror match. You can see we don't have any gold Geos. And in fact, most of them are just barely gear 11. They're not even gear 11 and a half or gear 11 and 3/4. But if we get to go first, then we can try to take the taunt off. We'll give Spy some turn meter with the basic, and then we'll do the expose, and that should take the taunt off without him countering. And then now we can start attacking the rest of the team. We need to get some ability blocks out there. Can we ability block Brute Alpha? Not that time. Let's do the double hit so we can try to get 2 chances to ability block. We got him that time. All right, we're gonna do the AoE because I believe this removes some turn meter. Then remove 15% turn meter from debuffed enemies. So let's do that. That'll help us get a little more control. We're trying to get an ability block on Poggle. Let's just do a Silent Strike and see what happens. Oh, got him right out of there. Okay, we don't want to use Poggle's assist because we want to get the ability block, and we got it. So far we've killed their tank, and the guy who can resummon the tank is ability block. So we need to try to make sure we keep that going. We have a 6v5 right now. A 6v5. They're getting all their turns in a row. Look at this. All right, there goes ours. There goes our tank. Man, okay. First priority, got to ability block the Brute Alpha again. Got that. Second priority, ability block Poggle. The reason we're ability blocking these two is because they both have a cleanse, and that cleanse can get the whole enemy team up and running. We want to make sure that Brute Alpha does not respawn the Brute if we can help it, and we got to get to our Brute respawn as soon as possible. That was a bad decision. I did a Silent Strike, which took the ability block off of their Brute Alpha. That might cost us the fight. That might cost us the fight. If we don't get an ability block here, we're in trouble. We got it. Ooh, we got it. Woohoo! All right. Let's call Soldier to assist. Maybe get Spy some more turn meter with Soldier's turn. Gotta remember, don't Silent Strike the Brute Alpha when we're depending on that ability block. So far, we're hanging in against the much higher geared team. All right, they've got their taunt. We need to dispel it, so we need to make sure we use Sunfac's Basic to dispel that taunt. Now they got all kinds of buffs. Can't be having that. All right, we got the ability block back on Brute Alpha. We got it back on Poggle. All right, let's just go all in on Brute Alpha without using the Silent Strike. Unless we're sure it's going to be a kill. Let's just use the basic, give Spy some more turn meter. With Soldier, you almost never want to use his special. Almost never. Let's do the double hit. That was a bad decision because the double hit takes the taunt off of our tank, and that lets them go for anybody. But we got the taunt back up now, so we're all right. We are all right. All right, the big AoE Dispel, we're going to put it on Poggle so we can try to get an ability block or just a kill. We don't want a Silent Strike because we could take the ability block off and he's about to go. All right, I think we're good, you guys. I think we can just put it on auto and let our team kill the Brute Alpha. And because we only have a minute and a half left. We only have a minute and a half left. But the next time we get a Silent Strike, we should be able to take care of business. There it goes. There goes the key to their team, and here comes our tank back in action. So the mirror match is problematic, but there's 2 things that you can do to be successful in the Geonosian mirror match. One, use Sunfac's second special on their Brute. If you can't outright kill him with Spy, which is what we did, use Sunfac's second special. It'll put daze on him, and then that will keep him from countering, so he will not be renewing his taunt. See, the Brute, let's look at it briefly. It's under Geonosian Brute Alpha. The Brute, his basic, he taunts for 1 turn after he uses his basic. So if he counterattacks, that'll trigger his taunt. But if he uses his special, where he calls all other allies to assist, then he's not using his basic, so he doesn't taunt after he uses his special. But then if he does a counterattack, he taunts again. So if you daze him and he can't counterattack, then he'll stop taunting, and you can attack. You can then go and ability block the people that need to be ability blocked. All right. All right. Keeps on wanting us to spend some money. No, thank you. Rank 7. All right. How close are we on Kenobi? We're a little ways away from Kenobi still. But we got some golden eyeballs. That's nice. And some good guild currency. Money. Love it. Love it. Alright, let's do some more dailies. We got, look at this, you guys. 1,200 crystals. We had 700 crystals from yesterday's arenas and stuff. And then they gave us 500 crystals in the inbox for a mistake they made last Darkside GOTB. It was the first time our guild tried the Darkside GOTB. And there was a mistake that CG made in the Darkside GOTB that made it to where anybody who tried the Darkside GOTB got a bunch of crap in like, we're sorry for your trouble kind of a stuff, you know? So it was great. It was 500 crystals plus both kinds of guild event currency plus something else. It was fantastic. It was great. So we're swimming in crystals today. I love it. I had a buddy, Roger, in the Discord today asking about should he buy this particular pack of Chirotech. And I'm thinking, how do you have, he's free to play like I am, how do you have 700 extra crystals? And then I got on and I collected those 500 crystals. Like, oh, okay, that's probably how he did it right there. Speaking of, let's grab this for free. And that's something, so you guys, I've always been a casual free-to-play player. I've never been, like I am right now, an aggressive free-to-play player. So I've never really considered the merits of buying gear or packs with crystals, so I need to keep an eye out for that. As it stands, I don't ever have crystals on hand because I always spend them all on energy. But I still think that's the best way to grow fast, is spending your crystals on energy refreshes, the first tier of refreshes. So we're doing our hard farms. I just did Bosk. And then we're doing Hyena. Do I even have Bosk set up in the squad, in the farming tab for squads? Let's see. Yes, I do. Okay, I got him. So I apologize. I'll do the rest of my farming from here. We farmed Hyena Bomber, which we can't show. We farmed Bosk. Let's go for Django. We're going, whoops, that's not right. We're going for Django, but we're mostly going for Houndstooth. Django is just a happy bonus, but we need the Houndstooth ship very badly. 0 Houndstooth shards today, but 4 Django shards. We'll take it. We will take it. And then Droidica. Promote. Find. Here we go. No Cad Bane shards, no ship shards on that note either. Wow, bad luck with ship shards today. Hopefully the Vulture Droid turns it around for us. Here we go. Come on, Vulture Droid. Don't be like the others. Give us some shards. 3 shards for the Vulture. I love it. You're amazing. We're still a ways from 6 stars. It feels like on stream we get 2s and 3s almost every time, which is fantastic luck. But it also feels like if that's the case, we should be further along than we are. We're not very far along. We're close on Hera. Look at this. We need 185 out of 85. So what does that mean? People that are good at math, help me out here. It looks like 14. We need 14, if I'm doing the math right. 14 more shards for her. So let's see if we can close out the Hera farm right now. We're gonna buy all 3 of these because we're sitting on the crystals. We might as well. We're not gonna put all of them into the Hera farm though, because I expect that it won't take any more than this. We need 14. Did we seriously get exactly enough? Hot dog, look at that. All right, nice. Now we can put the rest into Ezra. Wow, 14 for Ezra as well. Plus another 10. We'll take it. 3 Cantina refreshes, you guys. It's a huge buff for your account. All right. That's for the mod energy. Now for the mods, our plan, here's the thing, you guys. We were farming with our mod energy. We were and have been farming mods. We've been farming defense mods, we had been farming speed mods and health mods, and then we were farming some crit chance mods. We've got all of these mod sets unlocked to the highest tier, so we can farm any kind of mods we want. But we were running out of space. We had too many mods in reserve, and we weren't sitting on enough credits to we weren't sitting on enough credits to continue to farm regular mods because we couldn't pay to process the mods we had. So we started going for here. We got Bread Loaf in the chat. Greatest of all time for that 14 Herishard pull. Man, that was so lucky. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what we needed. Oh man. It's the moments like that that make me love the game. That's very cool. So our mod energy can be spent farming new mods, but it can also be spent farming slicing materials. So my plan was to go in here and farm slicing materials and try to get 1,000 of each of these 2 slicing materials, because these 2 will allow you to take mods from gray to blue. And if you take a mod from gray to green and green to blue, then by then you'll know, is this a mod I want to keep or not? So I find for myself, I spend a lot more energy on these 2 types of mod slicing materials and actually spend less of it on the slicing materials above, because by the time you're spending these materials, you pretty much already know if you're going to keep that mod or not. And one of the main things we're trying to do is process the mods we have, try to get some good, decent speed with some decent stats with it. And maybe we could work on that a little bit today, but we're just not sitting on a lot of crystals. We just are not. All right, let's do our ships. Doing our ships. Great to see you in the chat, Bread. Great to see you in the chat, my friend. I know you're here and there, but I feel like it's been a little while. Well, I'll do that in a minute. I feel like it's been a little while since I've seen you in the chat. Always great to have you back, my friend. One of our original supporters from months ago. All right. So here in the ships, we are farming Anakin's ship. We've farmed it already. We are farming Boba Fett's ship. Boba Fett's ship is needed for the finalizer, so we're farming that. We're also farming the Umbaran Starfighter 5's ship because it is needed to complete the gas event. It is also needed for our negotiator fleet that we're going to eventually build. And then we're farming Vader's ship because it is also needed for finalizer. And it's a great ship. So there we go. There's our farms there. So we're going to take the rest of our energy, our regular energy and our ship energy, and we're going to farm gear with it. So let's go into the character we're farming gear for. We're getting close to this piece of gear for Spy. Oh wait, no, we did it. We've completed this piece of gear for the Spy. This is where all of our extra energy was going. So now let's see, where do we get this piece? We have both kinds of energy, fleet and normal. We can get it from fleet here, and we can get it from normal right here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put our fleet energy right here. We got 6, that's good. And the nice thing about farming it from this node is that you need a lot of these Mark 12 med packs right here. Mark 12 med pack salvage. We need so many of these, so it's always worth a while to farm something that you need for a character while you can also farm something you're going to need 1,000,000 of. Always good to double dip when you can. Well, there we go. There's our energy. Fantastic. We spent all of our refreshes, all the 50s, all the 100s, 50s, 50s. We have not spent any refreshes on the conquest energy because we are stuck. We are stuck in the conquest. Let's take a look at that in a moment after we try to do another squad arena fight. How fast is this Vader? This is kind of a weird team. We got Kassir in the chat. He says hi. What's up, Kassir? Good to see you, man. This is a very slow Vader, you guys. Very slow Vader. Should be easy to control, even though he's Relic 5. I'm not worried about it. I am worried about these two. Let's see how fast they are. 224. All right, he's got all speed mods, which, as you guys know, is not necessarily the way to go. You want to have 4 speed mods and 2 of another mod type. So this guy seems like he knows a little bit of what he's doing, but not enough to be dangerous. And how fast are you? 212. Okay. So I want to try this team, but here's my concern. If we're going to get into the top 50, I think we need to go higher than 57. I think. So let's cycle back to this. I believe we can beat this team just because I think we can control it. But let's see if we can find somebody a little closer. Well, that's 53, and we've seen 54. We can't beat 56. He's modded mostly right. You want more speed. That is true. More speed, more speed, more speed. But 6 speed mods is not helping you, especially if they don't have speed secondaries. All right, I think we need to be happy with that 57. I think that's the best we can do. Let's give it a shot. Relic 5 Vader against Gear 11 Bugs. I don't know. I don't know. So when you're using the Geos, if you indeed do get to go first, you want to look and see whose turn meter is the closest. Who are the biggest threats? Yoda's a big threat. CLS is a big threat. Vader is the biggest threat. But I think that we can possibly ability block Yoda first. And we did. And then we can go for Vader. And CLS is just going to take his turn. But I'd like to have a couple chances at Vader. We got it. Okay. Ooh, okay. We can try for CLS now. No, you know, we need to do Thrawn. Because Thrawn can give Vader the turn and cleanse his debuffs. There we go. We're really concerned about Vader. That's our main concern. Alright, well, looks like we're getting to do everybody. Alright, let's just see. Let's go ahead and let's take out Palp and Thrawn so that we can have just less to worry about. Alright. Vader, even on his basic, man, he's dangerous. Okay, let's put ability block back on Yoda. No problem. First try. I'm telling you guys, Poggle is clutch. Let's just do a big hit on CLS. Let's go ahead and finish off CLS and Yoda, and then we'll put everything into Vader at the end. You can get top 50 from 57. Kassir says we can get top 50 from 57. Well, it all depends on who is at 49, 48, whatever, but that's good to know. Okay. We need to make sure we get Vader ability blocked. We already forgot about Yoda for too long. I was over here Jabberjawing. Okay. I think let's just put it on auto. As long as Spy doesn't silent strike him and not kill him. Poor Vader. Relic 5, and just all he got to do was his basic. It's sad. It's sad. It's not that sad. Alright, so we'll come back a little bit later. Ooh, yeah. 47. So we have 47, 48, and 49, and 50? Does 50 actually count? Let's see. Prizes. Yeah, 50 counts. So we'll have 4 options. We'll come back and see. Kenny Kun. Did you hear about the Knights of the Old Republic remake? Just before I was turning on the stream, I saw that announcement from Arnold on Arnold's channel. I'm so excited about that. I love the first one. I can't imagine how good it's gonna be. This remake. That's gonna be awesome. That is gonna be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys see I'm just smiling about it. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game. All right, let's do our war. We're gonna just multi-sim this baby up. I love being level 85. I think it's gonna take me a while for this to get old. It's gonna take me a while for this to get old. Let's jump into Conquest. We have a few more dailies to do, but I just want to show you guys my problem. So we made it all the way through Sector 1. We can get the last few tickets here, so we can get those. We're in Sector 2 now. And this is where we're stuck. This is where we're stuck. This Grievous team, you guys. It just wrecks our team. So let's get in here. I want to show you what happens. We've got a little bit of energy to spare. We're at full everything. We're at full stamina. This is not an issue of not being at full stamina. Maybe you guys can help me brainstorm how to get through this. I've got a couple of ideas of things I wanted to try on stream, but watch this. We don't get a turn. As soon as they target lock somebody, that person loses turn meter every time they get hit. And now look, we're all target locked, and so we just never get a turn. And they just kill us all. Look at that. Didn't get one turn. Did not get one turn, and we have like no turn meter. So that's what's happening in Conquest right now. The only thing that I can think that we might try to do is we can go to this little dude and buy this overcharged protection med pack. He can give us almost 100% extra protection if we buy this. But that wouldn't help us get a turn because we're still getting target locked. So I wonder, see, the thing is, we could go for tenacity, right? We could see if we can find a tenacity booster in here, which there isn't one. There isn't one. That's probably what I should have spent my crystals on right there. 5 Razor Crest shards. That's tough, though. It's tough to spend 600 crystals on just 5 shards. But if we find a tenacity one in here, I saw one earlier, it was tenacity, and it was like, I don't know, 60 or 70% tenacity or something. So it's like, well, if they don't get debuffed, then maybe that would be good. Why is this showing something here? Oh, because we're close to it? I don't know why it's showing something here. But anyway, the tenacity could help us to get through that zone, except for this. Check out what Grievous's lead is. Check out what Grievous's lead is. Where's our Grievous? Here he is. When the lead is maxed out, and in Conquest it will be maxed out, whenever a dark side droid ally is resisted, that droid gains 10% potency stacking for the rest of the encounter. And so it doesn't matter how much tenacity we have. If we resist them a couple of times, then they're just going to stack potency until they're higher than our tenacity. So I think we might just be stuck. I think that one just might be as far as we can go. I don't want to throw a lot of currency at trying to pass it, because that's less currency we have. If we don't in fact pass it, that's less than we can do. But we'll probably try a few things. But see, when a target locked enemy is damaged, each droid and each separatist ally gets 2% turn meter, so that any separatist droids will get 4% turn meter. And they're all separatist droids. Doubled for Grievous, who gets 8% turn meter. Dark side enemies lose 5% turn meter when we are damaged. So if you're fighting a Grievous team, use a light side team if possible. Just use a light side team, and that way at least you won't lose 5% turn meter every time you're damaged. Just keep that in mind. And that also makes me want to work on Grievous. You know, we'll get to him eventually. Kenny Cutton said, yes, very excited about the remake, also for the Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine game. Now, I haven't heard about either of those games. I'm not big into Marvel gaming. I do like Marvel movies, but I'm very casual with my Marvel fandom. So I don't know that I would play those games. But if they're awesome games, maybe they'd be worth giving a try. I just know if they come out with the Star Wars game, I pretty much want to try it because I love Star Wars that much, you know? Oh, I love that we're doing the max tier of this. Yes, how many of these do we have now? 21. So that means that we should be able to go in here and do our Spies ability, I think. Let's take a look. This one? Is this the one? Yes, this is the one I wanted to do, and we just got enough here on stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just take a look at what it is first. Whenever Spy goes into stealth, Soldier also goes into stealth, which only leaves Sunfac. Very strong. In addition, when Geonosian Spy Starfighter is active, all Geonosian allies gain 10% offense for each active Geonosian ally, so that'll be 30% offense. Right from the beginning of the fight, yes. We've been saving. These are kind of like ships. These are kind of like Zetas. These yellow mats, think of these like Zetas and spend them carefully because they can be very, very helpful, but they don't come along very quickly, especially if you're not able to get to that top tier of ability mats. So that's awesome. That is awesome. That's a big punch up for our ships. And we don't need to upgrade a ship for our dailies anymore. So let's just check our dailies and see how we're doing. Let's claim these dailies, get some extra crystals. I wish the XP did something. I mean, it still gives you experience when you do your stuff. I wish it, you know, filled an additional experience bar, and when that bar was full, you get 100,000 credits or something. Just something to give you some motivation to keep going after experience. Have we done our stores? We have not. We have not. One of the things that we're going to do tonight for the very first time is going to be a roster review. And I'm very excited about it because the first roster review, we're going to do 2 roster reviews tonight. One of them is going to be of one of our community, Galactic Legend Duran. He was the first one on the list. In the Discord, I made a channel to put your ally code in that channel, and we'll put you on a list to get a roster review. And he was the first one on the list, and the next one on the list was Marshmallow, Mallow. And he and Duran are getting a roster review tonight, and it's not going to be so much of a let's see how they could have done stuff better or give them direction, because I'd be happy to do that, but I want to be more of a let's see what path they took and see what's been happening in their account, and just kind of see what other people do, see what other people do in the game, get some other ideas, maybe come up with some different strategies from learning from other people. We're going for Battle Droid. And I'm gonna, maybe I'll give some pointers or whatever, but I mean, Galactic Legend Duran, his account is way bigger than any account I've ever had. So I don't really feel right giving him any suggestions. Maybe we can just learn from him. We've got a good bit of this currency. Let's see if there's any gear that we cannot farm that we need. Look at this, guys. We've been getting nothing but Fusion Furnace salvages from the Rancor. We haven't been getting any of the other thing that we need. But whenever we need these, we're going to have them. We're just going to have them ready to go. Ready to go. All right. We don't have enough to buy any more prestige. Prestige is what we're farming here. From here, we are farming Cad Bane. There we go. In fleets, we are farming the TIE Advanced. We want to get him all the way to 7 stars. We're also farming the Umbaran Starfighter. I got to be careful. I don't want to spend all my currency. I'm a bit stuffed up tonight, guys. I apologize. And I've decided I want to start going for Clone Sergeant, because his other option is a hard node. And I've been going after his ship right here, which I really need to buy this too, but I can't buy everything. I decided I want to go for his ship for my Galactic Republic fleet, and I don't want to farm his character from a hard node, so I'm going to get it from here. Let's buy some more Malevolent Shards together, you guys. This is going to be 10 more shards. Fantastic. And we're pretending like this currency doesn't exist. We got to get this bad boy up to 76,000 before we're ready to unlock gas. It shouldn't be an issue. We should get to the goal a long way before we're ready to unlock gas, but still, I want to make sure that we're there before we spend it on anything else. And this is kind of neat. We weren't able to do any Grand Arena at all last season, but because we hit level 85 during the last week of Grand Arena, it put us in the contention, and we got 0 points, but it still gave us 800 currency for the season. It's like, here, you were here, so here's a little bit of currency, so we could actually spend this currency. And there's 2 things primarily you want to buy out of this shop. You can buy anything you want out of any shop, right? You buy what you need. Help your account move forward. Buy what you need. But the main 2 things are Chirotech, shows up here, right here. So if you go all the way to the right and down one, it's Chirotech. And there's a couple different kinds of Chirotech that show up here. This is a great thing to do with your currency. And the other thing that I like to do with this currency is sometimes down here, it'll have the gold mod slicing materials that are used to take a mod from 5 dot to 6 dot. And for a lot of reasons, 6 dot mods are fantastic, and this is one of the best places to get that currency. So that gold currency, it's not showing right now, but maybe it'll be showing. It's probably showing here in the shard shop. This stuff right here, Mark II pulse modulators. You need 20 of these per mod, I believe it is, to take it to 6 dot. And this is a kind of a poor return on your investment. 320 of this currency for only 2. So when it shows up over here, it's 10. It's like 500 currency for 10 or something. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of those. It's half of a mod's worth of slicing. So anyway, this store will be fun. I'm gonna hold off on Chirotech. I am gonna be going for that mod stuff early on, because I think I'm going to want 6 dot mods before more than relic stuff early on. We got Galactic Legend Duran in the chat, and just on time. I think it is time to get in here to this roster review. Let's take a look. I don't even think we're allies, Let's check and see, make sure that well, we don't even need to do it this way. Let's just type it in. Let's just type it in. Here we go. Let's see if I have the number right. Did the game crash? No. Yep, there he is. Galactic Legend Duran. He's got the old man himself as his photo, and there he is. Galactic Legend Jedi Master Luke. You guys, fantastic account. Huge account. First thing we're going to do when we look at account reviews is we're going to go to the stats tab. All right? You, my friend, we're reviewing you, Duran. We were reviewing you first. You were the first on the list. And it's not so much of a review as it is standing in awe of your greatness. All right, here we go. When you want to know anything about a player, if you're in Grand Arena and you're trying to learn something about your opponent, this is the first place you want to go. You want to go to the stats page, all right? So first of all, we can see, I'm going to turn the chat off for a moment so I can look at some of these stats. We can see that his galactic power is 6.5 million. This is the dream, you guys. Duran, if you don't mind me asking, if you're comfortable sharing, how much have you spent on the game? Because I want to know just exactly how long did it take you to get here so that we can have some kind of an idea of what it's going to take for us to get where we want to go. But the Senate, Scarif, the Senate is the super alliance that we are a part of. Scarif is one of our guilds in the alliance. Duran, tell me about Scarif. I don't know where they stand in the alliance. Are they, oh, it looks like Duran is saying he went up. Are you saying you went up to Scarif to get Cam? Maybe that's what he's saying. But let's look at these stats. We got galactic power. We have characters. Galactic power is 3.9 million. So the majority of his account is characters, but he's got a lot of ship power too. So he's got a lot of power in both places. Lifetime championship score is your total score in Grand Arena since the game mode came out. Sometimes you participate, sometimes you don't, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. All of those points are added together into this lifetime score. This is a good way to get a snapshot to see how seriously people take Grand Arena. This is a high number. This is a high number for our buddy Duran. Way higher than we're going to be for a long time. Fleet Arena Battles 1, we can tell by this that Duran likes the Squad Arena more than the Fleet Arena. He's won a lot more Squad Arena battles than Fleet Arena. He's won a buttload of battles altogether. Duran is saying the account is not mine from the start, so I'm not sure. Since I've had it, I've probably spent around 300 to 500. Forgive me, is that pounds? Is that pounds or euros? I'm not familiar with the numerical values. But he spent between 300 and 500 of either pounds or euros. Yeah, he's just joining Scarif for this territory battle. They are one of the best Senate guilds GP-wise and results-wise. Wow, so they're one of our serious guilds, Scarif. And Duran has what it takes to get up there and hang with the big boys. And then we have other information here. Here you have a bunch of information about Duran's Grand Arena performance. How many battles he has won, how many battles he's actually defended. This seems very high. He must get a lot of holds in Grand Arena. It's about the same as many. It's about as many as he gets on offensive wins. So he must put a hard defense down, and this just shows different stats about Grand Arena. The best rank he's achieved is Division 1 Aurodium. So he's all the way up in Division 1. All right. So let's take a look at his account. We got to keep an eye on our arena time because we want to be able to do that last arena fight. But this is what I want to do most of all. Oh my goodness! Look at these relics. Let's just do this for a second. Let's just scroll down slowly and look at all these relics. Holy moly! Look, and then Brute Alphabet, then more relics, and more relics. Oh my goodness! A lot of these relics are, I would say most of these relics are Galactic Legend Luke requirements. and rightfully so. He just relicked them as high as he needed to, and that's it. We got, let's see here, Connor Yates. We have our guild leader in here for low fall. My favorite Santa guild, I'm just gonna call it. Scarif is a good guild. Euros, Duran's saying it's euros. It's around the same as dollars, so about $300 to $500, 300 to 500 euros, which is fantastic for what he's got right here. My gosh, you guys, he's mostly free to play, is what I'm hearing. Mostly free to play. Yeah, there are quite a few guys with a 1 million score. Was not anymore. What do you mean, Kassir? What was not anymore? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Kassir is saying. But anyway, let's keep looking at this account. Something that I'm just curious about. Let's just see how many light side he's got. He's already halfway through Jedi Master Kenobi, half of the tunes to Gear 13 now. So he's got Jedi Master Luke done, and he's halfway to Kenobi. So he is taking Galactic Legends seriously now, you guys. So he has got, let's break it down a little bit further. Let's look at his Jedi. And let's just look at some of these stats that they're rocking. So he's running Jedi in the arena. He's running, let's see here. Oh, Kassir is saying he's not in Division 1 anymore after they made the changes. I gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, because the GP for Division 1 is like 7.5 million now or something. That's pretty high. So he's running 4 Jedi and Watt in the arena right now. So let's take a look at his Jedi again. Jedi are one of my favorite factions. You guys, when I started playing this game, the Jedi were garbage. They were garbage. Yoda was garbage. They had to do a rework on him, and he's now a great character, but he was garbage at first. It was like Yoda, Luminara, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu. Oh my gosh, the Jedi were bad. And I'm like, I wish there were good Jedi. And then actually, this will tell you how bad the Jedi were. Because when the Phoenix Squad came out, Ezra was like, oh my gosh, Ezra's a great Jedi character. This is awesome. So I went after Ezra immediately. And then I think Jedi Knight Revan had come out before then, and Basil Deshawn and Jolie, and that's when the Jedi really started taking off. And then Hermit Yoda and Kenobi has been out for a while. But yeah, I mean, the Jedi didn't used to be anything special, but he's got some good Jedi here. All right, let's take a look here at the chat. People are chatting up a storm. Division 3. Okay, so Duran is Division 3 now. Kassir is saying there are quite a few people who have 1+ million lifetime banners. Indeed, but I think that's if you had your account when Grand Arena came out, and you've like played every Grand Arena since then, and you've won like almost every Grand Arena since then. That's a serious accomplishment to have that many lifetime banners. Connor saying, since the division changes, GAC has gotten a lot harder. Connor, is that because of how many extra teams you have to place down? Or is it because there's a more narrow pool of the people that you're fighting against, and so you're running into more difficult people as you get to the top of your tier? I wonder why it is that it's gotten a lot harder since the division changes. Duran says his gas is not 7-star yet. The get grind is real. Oh, he's 65 out of 100 shards, so Duran's gas is almost to 100 shards. Getting him in 2 TVs, hopefully. Nice. Yeah, I guess there he is. And why would you work on him before he's geared up, right? I mean, you got 3 Zetas on him. You already putting those Zetas in place. Beautiful Jedi. I don't know how to mod Jedi Master Luke. So let's look and see how Duran has it modded. Let's look at some of these mods. We got a speed mod here with potency, makes sense, crit chance, and offense. So this is mostly an offensive mod with some protection. So he's wrecking fools with this Skywalker. Yeah, he's got an offensive Skywalker, crit damage, and a bunch of speed. What do we got down here? Potency. I guess that's for that ability block where he puts out that big ability block. A bunch of speed. Look at that. Nice. Oh, and a bunch of offense. Holy moly. Look at this mod, you guys. Potency. Huge offense. Huge speed. And he might even hit speed again if he rolls that again. I bet you he's planning on doing it. Protection. More potency. Holy moly, this guy is potent. Potent. All right, let's look at these other mods. These are all solid speeds on these mods. You guys, this is the dream right here. This is the dream. This is the dream. Speed, potency, crit chance, potency, speed, offense, crit chance, just craziness. So he's running a speed and potency set, and you guys, this combo of speed and potency is something that we should all be striving for, having a lot of. A lot of characters want a speed set with a potency as the other set. So just keep that in mind as you're farming mods. Speed and potency are incredibly important. Potency crosses are really important, especially potency crosses with speed in them. If you can get potency crosses with speed in them, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Duran is saying he's waiting for Slicing Mats to slice that mod. I believe it, man. That is one of the most beautiful mods I've ever seen. I haven't spent a lot of time looking at other people's accounts, but that's a beautiful mod. That is a beautiful mod. All right, now what about Jedi Knight Luke? How is Jedi Knight Luke modded? He looks like he's modded with big offense. Yeah, offense with some speed. Ooh, and a bunch of health. Okay. And then crit damage. You guys, these crit damage triangles, you're going to see this a lot in good players' rosters. They have a lot of crit damage triangles. Especially if you can get crit damage triangles with speed. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Especially if you can get crit damage triangles with speed on an offensive type mod. That is the dream. So this is a beautiful mod. Beautiful mod. Health on the cross. I would have expected offense here, but look at this. This is why he's got it, because of the 25 extra speed. Amazing. And potency. All right. Oh, he's saying don't forget my squad arena. Thank you, Connor. Yeah, I've only got one battle left, and I've got 10 more minutes before I have to do it. So I'm going to hold up on it. Connor also said the competition has gotten a lot harder. You used to go against bloated accounts, but now it's a lot more even and competitive. That makes sense. That makes sense. So what does that mean for the bloated accounts? That means that they have even way less chance than they had before. If they're in a place and they're bloated, they've got like no chance. No chance for the poor bloated players. Cody Bowden. Oh, it's a great day with free-to-play Padawan. Good day. How are we doing? We're doing great, Cody. We're doing great. I had a great day at work. I'm having fun with you guys. We're getting into this Duran. You can call it a roster review, but really it's just a roster admiration. Duran is saying he could have gotten more offense. He has secondaries. He could have more offense secondaries, honestly. But he hasn't gotten great offense on them. I'm on my Jedi Knight Luke slow with big offense. Okay, so we got some different people modding Jedi Knight Luke differently. Durand is saying, yeah, that's true. When opponents place their defense, it's much harder. All right, I'm just curious how he's got his Jolie modded, you guys. Jolie's a very important character. Okay, he's got a bunch of health and defense on him. A bunch of health with speed. Health and speed, you guys. Health and speed. Beautiful. All right, let's look at another. Let's just take it all away, see who else we got here. Let's look at his Darth Revan team. We're just going to start clicking around instead of specializing. Ooh, we've got crit damage on Darth Revan. Crit damage and crit chance. Speed arrow. Potency on Darth Revan. I've never had Darth Revan, so I'm not sure how to mod him, but look at that speed. Look at that speed, 19 speed. That's great. Great. 22 speed. Holy moly, look at the speed on these mods. You guys. Great speed. So, Duran, what is your, like, I can easily see what your best team is. It's Jedi Master Luke with the Jedi. What's your favorite team? Like, what's your favorite team to use? Like, if you're in a Grand Arena or you're in a territory war and you got a team that it's like, I love using this team against this other team, I wonder what your favorite team is. All right, let's look at poor Vader post-nerf. See how he's looking. Potency on Vader, you guys. I'm a big believer in potency on Vader. And see, our buddy Duran believes the message that I'm preaching, that speed mods on Vader are not the best option. You want offense or crit damage as the type of mods that they are, but you want them to have a lot of speed on them. So let's see how fast his Vader is altogether. Yeah, 253. He's got 112 speed on his Vader. And plus he's got a bunch of potency. Plus he's got, where's his critical damage? Critical damage, 180%. 180%. And crit chance. All right. Yeah, Duran, I know there's a million characters in your account and you don't have time to remod everything, but I've heard that ever since the Vader nerf, you want this to be crit damage instead of crit chance, just because he gets a lot more crit chance in Merciless now than he used to get. So he needs less crit chance and just more straight damage. Where's it at? Yeah, he gets 50% extra critical chance while he's in Merciless. So, oh yeah, he's already, I'm sorry, he already said it in the chat. He hasn't remodded Vader yet. In terms of fun, he loves CLS and Darth Revan. So let's take a look at the CLS and Darth Revan teams. Cody Bowden, I've been listening to these videos in the background at work. I didn't know they gave such great characters to start with. I got the cheap end of the stick when I started. You're not lying, Cody. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to start a new account and show the videos, is because after the new player changes, I wanted to see what's it like, and it's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. All right, so let's take a look at the CLS team. I want to see this CLS team. Rebels, and you guys, this is the dream. This is the dream, to have an account like this. Someday, all of us, if we stay after it, we can have an account like this. You see all these relics and you think this is ridiculous, but it's just, you just one at a time. Just one at a time. Just relic of one at a time. Get your teams together. And all right, let's take a look and see how he has Commander Luke modded. Now this is important, you guys. When you're talking about a CLS team, 3PO and Chewie has a, I'm guessing it's his unique. Yeah, if the allied leader is a rebel, 3PO and Chewie gain 40% of the leader's lots of stuff. Health, protection, defense, offense, potency, tenacity. And then rebel allies gain half of the stats that 3PO and Chewie gets from the leader. So it's important to have your CLS a certain kind of way, because 3PO and Chewie gets 40% of that, and then 20% of that goes to everybody. So he's got his CLS modded for crit damage. He's got him fast with a bunch of speed. Offense, holy moly, look at this, 26 speed, crit chance. This is a fast and hard hitting Luke. More speed. More speed. Beautiful. Beautiful. Duran is saying he just got 4 out of 4 in light side GOTB with CLS. Oh, that's beautiful. That's one of the teams we want someday. That's one of the teams we want someday. All right, the chat is talking amongst themselves. I don't want to interrupt them. C3PO, I got to get into that squad arena fight here in a minute, but I just want to look at more of this account first. 3PO, ooh, fast, 286, 134. When you guys are looking at mods, this is the actual number. The white number, the 286, this is his actual speed. It's not 286 plus 134. This is saying that 134 of this speed is coming from mods. So this means that he's put a lot of focus on 3PO's speed. He's also got focus on his potency, and then I'm assuming just survivability. Yeah, he's got survivability on him as well, but just speed and potency are two of the biggest things. And look at that, speed and potency. He's got it, potency cross. Crit chance, I'm guessing, is just for the speed, because yeah, obviously 3PO can't hit, but you just, at that point, you use whatever you can find with the biggest speed. And this is why I'm always talking to you guys about you want speed in your secondaries, because every single character we've clicked on Duran's account so far has had speed in the secondary, and it's been a significant amount of speed. Now, I'm sure he would want more speed than he has on all of these mods, but you can tell that Duran cares about speed with his modding. Duran says, don't look at my Han mods, I just changed them to another character. All right, you got it. Don't look at Han. You got it, you got it, you got it. So who is the other one then? Chewbacca. Chewbacca, and then we got to do our squad arena, but we'll come back and do a little more looking here. All right, I shouldn't do that first. Let's look at this. Chewie, speed on the arrow. Almost every character, you guys, with a late game account like this, almost every character is going to have a speed arrow. Go for those speed arrows and crit damage triangles. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I'm sure if Duran could, he would put some mod slicing materials into this crit damage, because if you guys look, when you turn a mod from 5 dots to 6 dots, then the primary goes up, and crit damage particularly gets a nice boost. Offense gets a nice boost. I think this is like 5.5 or something before you 6 dot it. So when you guys are 6 dotting mods, speed gets a small boost. It goes from 30 to 32. Crit damage goes, I think, to 42, so from 36 to 42. Protection is unfortunately one of the worst ones to 6 dot. You really only want a 6 dot or protection mod if the secondaries are something you want to do more work on, because it goes from like 23.5% to 24%. It's only a 0.5% bonus, so just keep that in mind when you're deciding what mods to 6 dot. Consider the primaries along with the secondaries. Look at that crit chance, you guys. 8% crit chance on one mod on an offense mod. Holy moly. Squad Arena time. I gotta go do Squad Arena. Hey Padawan, can I put my ally code in the chat? I'd like to get some allies in the community of Padawans we have here. You mean in the chat right here where we're at? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And please come to the Discord and put it in the Discord too. We'll get you covered up with some allies, my friend. Now, a lot of the allies that you'll have are going to be like fellow low-level players. So, but it's still fun to be allies with your friends. All right, we still have a chance. 48. I think we've beat this team before. Let's see what his speed is. 206. Oh, somebody do the math. 206 plus 32. 1, 2, 3 plus 24. So 32 plus 24 is 56. So, okay, it's too fast. That's too fast. Let's look some more. We got to find somebody at level 50 that we can beat. 47, we can't beat Darth Revan. So 49 is a first order team we can't beat. 48. Where's number 50? Number 50. This is our option, you guys. We're gonna do it. Let's go try it. This is our only chance, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Duran, I got so many mods to slice. Honestly, my CLS team is good with the mods it has, so I'm not changing them much for now. Got other priorities. Good point. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I mean, it's already getting 4 out of 4 in territory battles. Sounds good to me. CLS has a square with 10% crit as a secondary. That's a lot. That is a lot. All right, we're not going to do this because I'm pretty sure Basila had her tenacity. We're going to try to take this crit damage immunity off of Ahsoka because she gets a lot of passive buffs while she has that. We're just trying to go around and put that ability block on people. We're not going to get it here because it's going to be resisted. This tenacity down is what's allowing us to put debuffs on this team, even though they have the extra tenacity from Basila's lead. All right, we got to go after Yoda, or we are going to be in trouble. Here we go. We got a blind on Yoda. That's good. We're just going to throw a silent strike over on Anakin just because he's got a lot of... Ooh, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Go, Spy, go. Oh, my goodness. All right, there goes the blind. We need to cleanse the... We need to cleanse with Poggle when we have a chance. I think I already missed my chance. It's alright, we already got one of the most scary ones out. I think I need to stop going for Yoda while he's got the counterattack chance. We're running out of time, you guys. Here comes that cleanse. We're going to give it to soldiers so they can get some turn meter. Give Spy some turn meter. We're through the bonus protection. That was a bad decision. I'm making bad decisions. Alright, come on. We got to take out Yoda. We're going to take out Yoda and then put it on auto. Because at that point, we'll have one. It'll just be a matter of time. And we're racing against the clock. We've only got like a minute. We have 3 minutes here. We've only got like a minute for our actual payout. It's probably not going to happen. Oh my gosh, Spy. Get him. All right, there goes the last instance of counterattack. Come on, Geos. I believe in you. I believe in you. Not only can you do it, but you can do it in time. Cody Bowden says, then they can use my Kylo unmasked. I'm all about the community. All right, okay, that's a good point. I didn't even consider what you had to offer to the community. Cody, are you part of the Discord yet, man? If not, the link's in the description. Come join the Discord. We have a lot of fun over there, but we need more people in the chat talking. That was rank 50. Is it going to be enough? You guys, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. We did it. We did it. Oh, auto battle saved us again. Way to go, Geos against the Relic Yoda. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get back into this Duran account. I wasn't done looking around. I want to look at the ships. 3-3-2-3-8-9 6-8-2. Okay. There's just too much to look at on an account like this to be holistic, but just let's all remember that this is possible. This is a man who's a part of our community. He's here to say it's possible to achieve these things, and he did it with only $300 to $500, which in the scheme of things is nothing compared to what whales spend on this game. Duran says, nice one, thank you. We'll take the little victories, man. We'll take the little victories. Top 50 in arena. I love it. All right, so his most powerful ship is the Millennium Falcon, and that makes sense because he's got relics on both of these bad boys. So he is using the Malevolence fleet right now. Is that because you don't have the Negotiator, or is it because it's easier to get wins? I guess we can just look for ourselves. We can just look for ourselves. Yeah, he's got the Negotiator. He's got the Negotiator. So what a lot of people do when they have the Negotiator and the Malevolence is they'll climb with the Malevolence just because the battles are faster and they're less. The mirror matches with a Negotiator can get really dicey, but the Malevolence is able to kill the Negotiator pretty reliably with a lot less headache. So you know how when I'm doing my fleet climb, I'll make sure I take out Anakin every time the fight starts because Anakin is so weak that if the reinforcements call him in, it'll make my ship weaker on defense. Well, people with the Malevolence and the Negotiator can use the Malevolence to climb with, and then on their last fight use the Negotiator, and that puts the Negotiator at defense until the whole next day when they come and they want to climb again. So that'll help them drop fewer spots. Barini, I just want to give you a shout out. Thank you for reminding me it's Squad Arena time. We made it with 11 seconds to spare. 11 seconds to spare. Man, Duran, do you have like all the ships? It looks like he's got all of the pilotless ship. He's got Vulture. He's got Y-Wing. He's got the BTLB. And he's almost got the TIE Bomber. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. He has got a bunch of stuff. I get top 30 with Malevolence on auto. Okay, nice. So it's less trouble. I'm just too lazy to swap teams all the time. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. And top 30 is top 50, so that's crystals. You know, that's crystals every day. Crystals every day beats no crystals. But I don't know if you can rearrange your payouts to where you can go for this a little harder, because I know obviously some people have more fun in regular squad than ships, and you're obviously getting a bigger payout in the top 50 of Squad Arena than you are in the top 50 of Fleet Arena. But and it depends on how many executors are in your fleet as well. But I think Fleet Arena really comes down to the people who are willing to put in the work. If you're willing to use all 5 battles, just making that one change with the same fleet you have, if you're willing to use all 5 battles, you could probably get into the top 20, maybe even the top 10, just with the same Malevolence fleet. He says, yeah, I think I'm only missing one at 7-star, which is the TIE Bomber. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. This is a collector's dream. This is a collector's dream. Now, he said earlier something about a bloated account or something like that, and I just want to take a second to talk about bloat, okay? Because I am not a stickler for bloat at all. To me, every character and ship has a use in the game that you use them for, and as long as you have them for a specific purpose, then who cares what you unlock and what you do in the game. But the basic concept of bloat is that, do you have characters in your roster or ships in your roster that are unlocked and geared up but never used? If you don't use them for anything, then they're adding to your total galactic power, but they're not actually doing anything for you. And then if you think about something like a Grand Arena context specifically, you look at how many teams do you have to put on defense? And then how many teams do you have to use for offense, and maybe add 3 or 4 to the offensive team so you can have a couple cleanup teams. Every team after that is theoretically bloat because you're not going to use it in the fight, but it is adding to your power. So some people are like really hyper focused on bloat. They don't want to have any bloat on their account. And some people are just like, screw it, I want to collect everything. And it all depends on how you have fun in the game. But be aware, to anybody who cares a lot about Grand Arena, anything that you can get by without is going to help you do better in Grand Arena. Like, for instance, the Phoenix ships. This is something I hear other YouTubers talk about, and I tend to agree. If you can live without the Chimera, wherever it is, if you can live without the Chimera, which Duran, he doesn't have his Thrawn leveled all the way up, I'd be willing to bet that in Grand Arena he doesn't use his Chimera a lot. He might, but based on his Rebel ships, I'd say he probably uses Home 1, Negotiator, Malevolence, and maybe Executrix. But I mean, he might use Chimera. So if he uses Chimera, then the Phoenix ships were not a waste. You see how they're not bloat if you use the Chimera. And he might even use the Phoenix ships with his Rebel fleet. So some people would say the Phoenix ships are bloat, and then Duran might say, well, I use them every Grand Arena, so it's not bloat. And then you've got the other thing to consider with bloat, and it's like, people will say that only the very best teams in the game should ever be unlocked and pursued, and anything less than the very best teams is bloat. So maybe you have 4 pieces of the best Jedi team, but then you unlock a Luminara to go as a 5th member of that Jedi team. And in that case, technically, since Luminara is not one of the best meta Jedi, then she is maybe not the best decision. But at the end of the day, it's like you go for what you can go for, and you go for what you want to go for. And these roster reviews are never going to be about you did it wrong because this is not a perfect account for Grand Arena. There's so many great ways to play this game, and I think that there is nothing at all wrong with this account. I think it's beautiful. The mods look great. The ships look great. I'm jealous is all I have to say. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Durand is saying, let's see here. Connor's saying, compare mine and Durand's accounts. That's a good example of focus versus bloat. So Connor, I don't know if you're part of our Discord, the free-to-play Nation Discord. Put your ally code in the Discord, and on a future stream, maybe the next stream, I'll try to do it next stream, we'll look at your account just as a comparison. Because there are a lot of people that are going to watch this stream that are very concerned about Grand Arena, and they're going to want to see what does a high-level account that's Grand Arena focused look like. And then the Durand's account is like, what's a high-level account that is maybe guild-focused? Maybe a lot of the decisions that Durand has made is to help his guild, or maybe it's because I want to have everything. You know, there are completionists in the gaming world. It's very common. They want to have everything. They want to collect it all. Collectors, you know? And this game is all about playing it how you want to play it. So I, as a little bit more of a collector, look at Durand's account and I'm very jealous. Now I'm sure if I looked at Connor's account, I would be extremely jealous as well. I just want more. I want more. Alright, specifically in Territory War, it's the most useful to have many teams. That's a good point. Durand is saying in Territory War, the more teams you have, the more things you can place on defense, the more things you can use on offense. And he says he uses Phoenix with the Rebels. They're great, honestly. The Phoenix ships. Well, I saw that you had Gear 12 on some of your Phoenix, maybe all of your Phoenix, and that really helps the ships. That's why a lot of people's Phoenix ships are so bad, is because they won't take them higher than Gear 8 or 9. So yeah, if the Phoenix ships are great with the Rebels, more power to you, man. You don't have to be going with the grain in everything that you do. There's a lot of things that you can use in this game that are not necessarily the best. Like, I personally love the Rogue One. The Jyn Erso led Rogue One team. I love it. I love it. It's not the best team, but it's fun. It's fun to use. And it's effective. I mean, with all the exposes, you can use it to do a lot of stuff. The Ewoks, too. I mean, someday I want to have a nice Ewoks team. They're fun, you know? It's fun. Play the game to have fun. It's a fun game. He usually gets ranked 2 or 3 in Grand Arena, so I'm happy given what I have. Wow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's get in here and do a fleet battle. I want to do one more roster review. Oh my gosh, you guys, we didn't fall below rank 9 last time. Let's see if we can climb without. Let's see if we can climb without taking Roger down. Who's in rank number 6? DIKIY. I think he's beaten us many times in the past. Connor is saying, I do get jealous of people having the off-meta teams sometimes. Well, I don't know if it's true, Connor, but I heard recently that your main account went to like Team Instinct or something. You're in like a super serious alliance. You don't have the flexibility to farm what you want. You got to farm the good stuff, and that's it. Or you're out. You're out, you know? Area 501st, hello Padawan. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're feeling better. I was a little worried about you when you didn't come back, but I thought maybe you were just getting some rest, and I hope that you're feeling better. Duran is saying he loves using Wedge and Biggs plus the Falcon with Rebels. He needs to get Akbar shipped to a higher gear. That's a hard decision to make, but it absolutely makes a huge difference with the Rebel fleet. Rebel fleet is my dream fleet. Not the Negotiator, not the Malevolence, not the Executor. I mean, I'd love to have the Executor. But someday I want to have a banger Rebel fleet, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it right off the gate. I can't do it right off the gate. Alright, we got to take out Roger. I'm sorry, my buddy. He might take us out. He might show out. He might show out and beat our fleet. Connor is saying Rebels is the best fleet for fun. Something to that. Something to that, you guys. See, that's the thing about Connor Yates. He has an account in a really strong alliance, and then he's got an account in my baby guild. No offense to any of the other low fall players, but we're kind of a baby guild. He's got a very strong account in the baby guild, so he's getting like the early game focus and the late game focus. He's able to keep a balance that way. I think that makes it a lot easier to survive the stress and potential burnout that you'll feel. Ooh, look, there it is. He took Soldier to stealth with him. Look at that. You guys got to go for the Sun Pack now. Oh my goodness. Area 501st is feeling a lot better. That's beautiful. I'm so happy, my friend. I am very happy about that. Ooh, that was a bad decision. I didn't want to kill him. When you kill somebody when Anakin's on the field, he gets upset. Let's just do this. I want to call in Ahsoka and cleanse this Anakin, but this Anakin is not very scary. Even though he's got blind, he is going to connect with his basic because his basic cannot be evaded. Even if he's got blind, the basic cannot be evaded. Let's finish this bad boy off. Man, easy as pie. I love it. Duran, and it's also really strong. I saw that it beats Executor. Duran, I would love it if someday you would show us a video. Holy moly, look at this, you guys. Our fleet climb is going to be super easy. Habib is in rank number 1. Oh, sometimes it's a beautiful thing. Sometimes it's a beautiful thing. All right, this should be our dailies. This should be our dailies. All right. There's too much to do, you guys. Too much to do. What do we do? Is this our payout for squad? Yeah, rank 50. Hey, rank 50 is rank 50. That's top 50. We'll take it. We will take it. The Geo's bringing it home for us. You guys, I didn't have any expectation that I would be able to get my Geos up and running before the next Darkside GOTB, but there is a very, very, very small chance that we might be getting our first Watch Shard next time we have a Darkside GOTB, and that would be so exciting. That would be so exciting. We need to do some territory battles. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of territory battles. The title of the video is Territory Battles. Here we are, an hour and 15 minutes into it. Sorry for anybody who clicked on the video for the territory battles. Alright, so I have a lot of endgame players in the chat right now. People that Hoth territory battle is not an issue at all, but I do want to cater my streams to the early game and beginner players, so we're going to talk about this on a more simplistic level. Now, the Hoth light side territory battles is one phase per day. So here we have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 phases. It's a 6-day event. In day 1, you only have one option to go for this territory. In day 2, it breaks off. If you're in a guild that's doing any territory battles, the first thing you want to do is look for instructions from your officers. In this case, we have instructions right here. Platoons first, check Discord for platoon assignments. So in this case, in our guild Discord, everybody has assignments of what they're supposed to deploy here. This is the platoon for this zone. As you can see, it's already maxed out by my awesome guild mates. And this is the platoon for this zone, and it is also already maxed out. So platoons are done. Platoons are done. The next thing we want to look at is we want to look at the combat missions. Here we have a light side. It requires 3 stars or higher. We want to look at the combat missions because we want to divide up our teams so that we can make sure that we do as many battles as we can with the right characters. So this one requires rebels, and it requires Hoth Rebel Soldier. This one just requires light side, and the other one just requires light side. So we actually have, you can kind of say that we have 3 teams. We have the Phoenix, which are like gears 6 or 7. We have a baby Padme team, and we have a mediocre Jedi team as well. So we're going to try to break it up like that. The only rebels that we have are the Phoenix, so that we're going to use the Phoenix right here. We have the chat is blowing up over here. I'm falling behind. Connor Yates is saying, what? It's not blowing up. That's an exaggeration. I just wasn't sure where I was here. Wait, we got some chats here. Connor Yates, what are you going for after the Geos? The top 2 teams I'm going for are the Geos and Padme. I'm going to go for a Bastila-led Padme team first. So I'm not going to include Padme. I'm just going to let Bastila run the Ahsoka, Anakin, Yoda, and then eventually Kenobi team. And I'm going to put all the Zetas on everybody that belongs in the Padme team besides Padme. And then I'm going to swap Bastila for Padme, and then I'll have the Padme team ready. I'm doing that because of how many Zetas it takes to get the Padme team going versus the Bastila team takes like no Zetas for it to already be good. Area 501st, have you ever played Battlefront 2 Padawan? I loved Battlefront 1. When I was in college, we played Battlefront 1. It's been a while, and I loved it. I've never really tried Battlefront 2 very much. I've heard it's good, but I've also heard when it first came out, I was kind of turned off from it because people said it was terrible. I don't know why. But yeah, I loved Battlefront 1. It was super fun. Cody Bowden, too much to do? Nah, that's just more content. We're all good, okay? Territory battle, I still don't understand 100%. Thank you for the kind words, Cody. Thank you for the kind words. So, with the territory battle, you want to do your platoons first. Then you want to look at each mission and break up your teams in your mind. I know these are the only rebels I have, so we're going to use the rebels here. Kassir's got to go. He might be back in a bit. Thanks for joining, man. Always great to have your support. Always great to have your support. So we have to use this guy, and we're not going to put any gear on him. We have him unlocked at 5 stars so that we can get Rolo shards during the Rolo phase. He's not a good character. I don't recommend gearing him up, and I don't think you ever need to have him above 5 stars. So we got him to 5 stars, and then we just stopped farming him. But we are going to try this. We're going to try this. I think that I want to put in... This is like our only damage. This is going to be brutal, you guys. This is going to be brutal. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this just to give a couple of Jedi to my Bastila team and make it less... We're not going to make it very far, but even if we get 1 phase, that's going to give our guild some points. Connor Yates, you can't beat the original Battlefront games. Battlefront games? Are you saying there was more than one Battlefront? Star Wars Battlefront? I just remember the one that I liked the most was like, it was on Kashyyyk. It was on the Wookiee homeworld. And there was also one in Hoth. That was a lot of fun. Just fun games. Just very fun games. Alright, so Han Solo at the beginning of each phase is going to get a bonus turn. No matter what, he's going to stun who he hits if he doesn't kill him. So it's a great way to control, specifically Snowtrooper Ops, who I hate. I hate Snowtrooper Ops. We're going to take that taunt off. Area 501st, get the Rolo shards. The Rolo shards are not in today's phase. I think they're tomorrow's phase. But yeah, we definitely want to get those Rolo shards, man. We need Rolo for Jedi Master Luke, I think. Alright, so we'll talk about a little bit what we're doing. But basically in this first phase, we're just trying to get some kills and make sure we don't use too many of our cooldowns. This first phase is pretty easy. I'm not even going to fight for this guy to live. We're just going to let him die. He's not going to last long anyway. There are 4 Battlefront games in total. Dude, where have I been? Where have I been? I don't even know what you're talking about. 4? Are you talking about 4 Battlefront games? Battlefront 1, 2, 3, and 4? Or are you talking about like 4 of the original Battlefront games? DOG's in the chat. Hey, hey! I'm guessing that's the intention there of your hey, hey. So I think when they made these Hoth characters and then they made this Hoth territory battle, they intended for these guys to be like good in this Hoth territory battle. They have a special ability that the first time that they die, they get like a triangle over their head, which you guys saw in that last phase. And if you kill somebody before they take another turn, then they just stay alive. But if you don't kill somebody before they take another turn, then they are dead. They're just dead. So we're gonna stun this one, and then we're gonna try to stun this one. Snowtrooper Ops, you gotta die, you gotta go. All right, you're done. This is the one I want to kill. The originals were on PS2. Okay, yeah, that's what we played on. Actually, I think we played on original Xbox. I don't think we played on the PS2, but I think they were contemporaries, weren't they? The original Xbox and the PS2. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't want to look stupid in front of my friends. Duran says he's doing Conquest. This one in specific sure is fun. And then he has 2 upside down smiley faces, which I'm guessing means that he doesn't mean what he just said. If I had to guess. All right, we got to get as many points for our guild as we can. It looks like we're going to get through this phase, no problem. Now, I'm thinking that we'll be able to finish the phase 3 as well, but it'll start getting ugly after that. I always look for a Snowtrooper Ops first. If there isn't one, just go for whoever. Let's get a taunt with Chopper, and then we're going to put the backup plan on Chopper in case he takes too much heat. Let's just try to focus down one person, give out some buffs. With the Rebels, whenever you use the special ability, if they don't kill somebody with that special ability, they get some protection up. It's a little bit of a nice thing to help keep Han Solo alive because he benefits not at all from Hera's leadership. Target locks, that's not good. That's not good. I really want to just put this on auto. Oh, I really want to put this on auto. We'll put it on auto when we realize we don't have a chance. There goes Han Solo. Taunt Chopper, keep Zeb alive. Looks like this is going to be a 2-wave. A 2-wave. Let's give some survivability to Hera. Call Zeb to assist. We got to clear these buffs so we can actually kill this guy. Durand is saying way too many feats to do. I don't even think I can get the second to the last crate like I did before. Oh, dude, you got to get that crate. That's where you get half of your relic 8s, right? I hope that's not the case, man. I hope you can pull it out. I'm playing Conquest normal mode, Area 501st says, and shooting for the second to the last crate. Area 501st, your account is too good to only be able to get the last crate. I think that they made this Conquest too hard. I think they just made it too hard. We're putting it on auto. It's over. It's over. It's 2 zones for this one. Oh, boy. I mean, obviously you're doing way better than we are, but you've got some serious power behind your account. That sucks that you're not going to be able to get the last crate. Come on, Hera, just get 1 kill. Nope, not going to happen. 72,000 points. 72,000 points. Let's jump into Fleet Arena. We're going to come back to territory battles. We got to squeeze one more account review in here as well. Durand says, yeah, it's taken too much time, and my biggest issue is stamina. I'll try it anyway. I still need 180 feet points. The stamina, because you've got the one Galactic Legend. I think you said that. I think I've heard that Galactic Legends are really helpful, even necessary, this time through the conquest. So it makes sense that you're running out of stamina. But I, for one, and we, for several, believe in you, Duran. We believe that you can do it. You've got what it takes, my friend, to get the second to the last crate in Conquest this time. We believe in you, and we're not going to accept anything less than the second to the last crate. And you will put it in the personal achievements channel on the Free to Play Nation Discord when you get it, and you will be getting it. We believe in you. We believe in you. Barini says, normal conquest with relics on both the Kylos and hoping to get at least one crate. Feels bad. What do you mean at least one crate? What do you mean at least one crate, man? I think we've already gotten one crate. But the Geos are going to be better than the... Yeah, we got one crate. You can do it, man. It's probably... You know what? I think we got really lucky on our data discs, you guys. And still, we ran into a huge wall here. I still want to try that together on stream, but I think... I just don't think there's enough time. But we already got rank 1 in fleet. We'll see how that holds. We're going to have to check on it from time to time. All right, let's do the other account review before we get into more battles here, because I just want to make sure we get that done. Jeshui Marshmallow. Let's get his ally code put in here. Now, this is another one of our key members of Free to Play Nation. He's been with us since very early on. He is active in the Discord every single day. He is doing a Galactic Legend Kylo Rush, and he is loving every minute of it, you guys. He is loving every minute of it. Now, here's his account. Cloud City Jawas. It's another guild that's a part of an alliance, somewhat like the Senate. And Roger and Yeshui Marshmallow, forgive me for murdering your name. I'm so sorry. They're both in Cloud City Jawas, and they're having a lot of fun being in the guild together. They met in Free to Play Nation, and then Roger brought Marshmallow into his guild. So that's very exciting. They're having a lot of fun competing in the raids every day and stuff like that. For a while, they were competing in the squad arena, and he's doing fantastic in the squad arena with the team that he has. He's got his first Zeta. But then when Roger got the Geonosians, he and I just headed on up, and Jesui's been trying to catch up ever since. Duran says, the first one, normal 0-1. Barini, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that you can get some better data discs. If you can just push through to the next data disc zone, maybe you can get something that'll change everything for you. Area 501 says, so I think I get 20 Maul shards on the second to the last crate. That's great. That's great. We'll take that, right? Duran says, I hope I can get it done. The biggest issue is feats that need 14 wins with a specific squad or 40 units defeat with a specific tag. It just takes too much stamina on those characters. Absolutely. Makes perfect sense, man. It makes perfect sense. I'm sure we will feel the... You know, what's interesting is that the normal mode doesn't have any of those crazy feats. I don't know why they did it differently this time, where the normal mode always had easier feats, like it was half as much as hard mode, but they're just like not there on normal mode. Cody Bonin says, can you review mine one day? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I've got a new channel in the Discord. I just put it up there today. You put your ally code in that channel, and then I'm just going to try to do them in order. Except for Connor, he said he wanted us to compare his account to Duran's account. We'll try to hit that next stream so it's still kind of fresh in people's minds. But here we go. Yeshui, he's not yet level 85, so he does not have any Grand Arena stuff yet. But that'll change shortly. Holy moly, look at this gear donated. 602 gear. Yeshui is a donating fool. Look at this guy. He's incredibly generous. You guys want to see? You guys want to see how that compares to yours truly? 602. I'm about to make myself look really bad. Here we go. Gear donated in Guild Exchange. 45. 45. I need to take a lesson from my boy Yashwi Marshmallow. Man, making me look terrible. 222, 227, 525. Let's get his account back up here. Duran says, the last conquest, I got the second to the last crate without a GL. I was hoping I can get the last one now, but I guess not. I don't know what to tell you, man. It sucks. I hate it for you. You deserve to get the last crate with the GL, especially if you got the second to the last crate without a GL last time. I'm hoping they back off on the difficulty next time. I don't know how. Just cut everything in half. Cut all the feats in half or something. I mean, Area 501st, the thing is, the first hard mode crate gives the same rewards as the final normal mode crate. That's it? Just the same as the final normal mode crate? So you have to get the last crate in hard to do any better? That sucks. That sucks. And look at this, my man Just Sweet Marshmallow, when he started, when we were doing really well in fleets, he hadn't broken the top 50, and he's like, man, this sucks, I haven't broken the top 50, and he started pushing, and then the first day he hit top 50, he broke into it, but he hadn't got his payout yet, and he put it in the personal achievements. He's like, I'm in the top 50, and it held, and he kept top 50, and then like 3 or 4 days later, he's in the top 20, and he's been in the top 20 ever since. He might even be getting top 10 now. I don't know, he's going crazy. He is going crazy. He's putting work into these ships, and you guys see he's doing something very smart. He is using the pilots for these ships in his arena squad, so he's double dipping with his focus. And you know, he is saying that these two pilots are very strong compared to what I thought. I thought these were garbage characters because everybody just considers them to be garbage because they're less good than the other first order, but he's saying he's getting a lot of good use out of these guys. And look at this Hux, you guys. Connor Yates, donations are what ammo is for. Well, and DOG says, just give what you can. Most in Lothal are asking for things that shouldn't be donating at your gear levels. I have this weird thing about donations. I mean, especially early on, right? I don't have a lot of stuff to give. But the way I look at it, especially since they released relics, and you need to scrap old gear to get relics, I think to myself, if I need it, somebody else also needs it. So I'm not going to ask for anything, and I'm also not going to donate anything. It's bad. It's pretty American. It's kind of an asshole perspective, a very self-focused perspective. I mean, I donate when I can, but I try not to ever ask because a lot of the stuff, especially the stuff that everybody needs, like the stun guns and the stun cuffs and the Carbantes and the Chirotech. I don't even know if you can request Chirotech. I don't think I've ever seen that requested. But it's just like we're all doing our own personal grind. And I kind of take issue with people that consider guild requests as part of their farming plan. Like, they make a request every day, they get 10 of these every day, and that means those are 10 of those they don't have to farm. And I think to myself, well, what about the other people who actually farmed them, and now they're giving them to you? They need them, you know? I don't know. I don't feel like 50 people is a big enough pool to ask for help and not hurt somebody. If it was like 10,000 people, then only somebody donated whatever they had a million of, then I wouldn't be that big of a deal. But if you have a million of something now, you scrap it for relics, so nobody has a million of anything anymore. I don't know. Duran says, one of the feats in the last sector is defeat 40 units with Bad Batch. Oof. All right, well, let's get back into our buddy Joshua Marshmallow now. Let's look at this guy's speed. General Hux. This guy's not even level 85 yet. He is not even level 85. Look at this General Hux. 255 speed. This guy is killing it. Obviously, he's got a speed arrow. He's got 14 speed on the triangle. He's got 9 speed on the cross. 10 speed on the circle. 18 speed on the diamond. Holy moly. 19 speed on the square. This guy is a monster. Marshmallow is extremely proud of his Hux's speed, and he should be. This guy, I can tell you right now, you guys watch out for this guy. He's going to have a monster modded account. He's going to have his account is going to be modded super well. I mean, obviously he can't have that much speed on all of his characters because we've only been playing for a couple of months, you know. But this guy, man, let's look and see how he's got these guys modded. He's got this guy modded for damage. Jackamon says, at least, hey Jackamon, good to see you, man. At least ammo will fill anything when we kill it at an event. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's like the guild leader rewarding all of his little minions. Area 501st, I think you just put out a donation and your other guildmates have to use their own judgment to determine whether they want to donate or not. That's a good point. That's probably a healthier perspective, Area 501st, is that you're like, hey guys, if you got any extra, and they're like, nah, and you're like, that's fine. Or if they're like, of course, I got extra, then it works out, right? So you're not necessarily hurting them because they're not obligated. But then you got somebody like Jeshui who's already donated 600 and something pieces of gear. That's got to be hurting my man, but he's selfless. He's selfless. He's a good guy. Oh my gosh, I said he can't have that kind of speed on everybody. Look, he's got 14 speed on that, 5 speed there on a crit damage, crit chance. This guy, he's farming his mods. He's working on his mods. He's doing a fantastic job. Way to go, Marshmallow. Now let's see what else you have going on. I see that you have the First Order. I see that you're working on it and you're killing it. You've got your Grand Moff Tarkin. Wow, you've got your Tarkin geared up high. He's the next highest character besides your arena squad. And that's why you're doing so well in fleets. Well done. Well done. And you've got a solid Phoenix team. So by the time you hit Grand Arena, you're going to have at least 2 First Order teams. You're going to have your Phoenix team. You've got an Empire team. Look at this. Palpatine's already coming up quick. You're going to have an Empire team. Let's see. Look at your Empire. You are going to be very well prepared for Grand Arena. Yep. Now your Vader, I know you're going to work on your Vader more before you get to level 85. But if you could probably not even put any more work on Thrawn. And I don't know if you want to run Gideon or Veers. I'm not sure who you're going to run as your 5th. But if you get Palps, you put Palp in the lead, even without a Zeta. Put Palp in the lead, put some more gear on Vader. That's going to be a monster team. We got Slide in the chat. First time viewer. What's up, man? Long time swugger. Very nice. Watch some vids and enjoying the content, sir. Man, thank you so much. That makes me so happy. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you joined the stream, and thank you for saying something. It's nice to meet you. Come hang out in the Discord if you want. I mean, no pressure, but the link's in the description. And welcome to Free to Play Nation. Welcome to Free to Play Nation. Always great to have new people. I love it. Wow, this is very solid looking. And you have to get all the way down to here before he gets out of his purple gear. So he's doing very well. He's got like, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. So he's got 4 teams already ready for Grand Arena. And he's not even level 85 yet. And he's got other teams in the works. Very nice. Very nice, Mr. Jeshui Marshmallow. And then here are these ships. He's almost got this one to 7 stars. This one is the monster. Obviously, this is where he's getting most of his work. Wow, this Vulture droid has got a lot of progress. Oh, and he's working on the Geo ships too? Here's Soldier. So he must not have activated the other couple of ships, but he's obviously trying to put together, maybe when the Finalizer takes over for the First Order, he's planning for the Executrix to take over the Geos maybe. Got an Ahsoka, working on Vader. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Mr. Jeshui Marshmallow. We love it. We love it. And you listen to this guy talk in the Discord. He's having a blast every day. He's doing every event he possibly can. He's using the Phoenix a lot because you use the Phoenix a lot early on in a lot of different events. He's using the First Order a lot. He is obviously doing great in fleet. Very, very well done, Jeshui. And we look forward to you joining the level 85 club. Definitely look forward to that. You are not far from it, my friend. Not far from it. Let us check on the ships and make sure we don't need to jump back into first place or try to go for second. We are still first. We'll take it. We'll take it in case anybody decides to get frisky. We got about 20 more minutes before our payout. Hopefully nobody gets frisky on us. All right, territory battle. We got 2 more fights. One of them we're gonna save the Padme team for last because you guys are gonna laugh at how bad this Padme team is. But actually, the way that I fought that fight up top gave me both of the Jedi from the Phoenix squad, which is gonna make our Jedi team a little bit better than it was last wave. Last wave we ran Bastila, Yoda, Old Ben, and then we had Han Solo and Rex. That's what I was running here, Han Solo and Rex. And we got 4 out of 4. Oh no, 6. We got 6 out of 6 in phase 1 with that team. But this is phase 2, but I still think that we can get max waves with this team. So let's give it a shot. You notice I took out Ahsoka and Anakin. It's because they are Galactic Republic, and I want to use them with Padme instead of Bastila. So we're just going to put it on auto for the first 2 or 3 phases. And by the time we're done with phase 3, I'm probably going to try to make sure our cooldowns are in a good place. But when you're doing territory battles, obviously the easiest and smoothest thing is to be able to put it on auto. So you want to be able to get your teams to where you can put them on auto. But if you're not sure that your team can handle it on auto, the best thing for your guild is definitely to just manually do it. Just do it carefully. See, they're making all kinds of terrible decisions. Yoda's spreading the buffs while he doesn't have any buffs. Basila's probably going to give the buffs to somebody else. But it doesn't really matter because these early phases are really easy. We're going to start... yeah, see, she gave him to Ezra. Ezra doesn't need him. Give him to Yoda, and then Yoda gives him to everybody. Come on, Bastila. Come on. Alright, so we're going to kill half of this phase, and then we're going to put it on auto basic. And that should have our cooldowns ready for the next one. We do want to focus down the Snowtrooper ops. Oh, good. Ability block. Thank you, old Ben. Looking good, you guys. Looking good. Gotta love that early game content where a Gear 7 Bastila team, I'm sorry, Gear 6 and 7 Bastila team has an ability to auto the first few phases of territory battles. Alright, so we put it on auto basic. Now they're just using their basics, which means that their cooldowns will be ready before the next phase. And I'm going to try to turn it off basic before they go into the next phase. Alright, so Kanan has lost his bonus protection, which means we need to not taunt with Kanan anymore. Whenever Ezra has a chance to call an assist, you always want to call Yoda, because Yoda will do that bonkers damage. Let's do this ability to start off. And Yoda will do the hit everybody, so he gets a bonus turn, and we'll finish it off with a basic. Yoda gets some offensive stats, buffs, when he attacks somebody with less than 50% health. And when he attacks somebody with more than 50% health, he gets turn meter and foresight. So you can keep that in mind when you're trying to decide who should I attack with Yoda. Right now, we're going to give Yoda turn meter by calling him to assist on somebody with more than 50% health. Let's take that taunt off with Ezra. And now we're going to spread these buffs. Let's taunt with old Ben, just so that we can keep our Phoenix squad alive. Let's just do a basic. Basic. I think we can basic our way through the rest of this phase. We'll see. We'll see. And they're getting a lot of turns over here. Old Ben's hanging in. Don't taunt with Kanan. Alright, hit everybody. And let's get some turn meter with Yoda by attacking him with a basic. Yeah, go ahead and kamikaze against us and see what happens. Stun him, excellent. We're gonna save our specials. Just put it on auto basic. We'll turn it back off when it's ready to go to the next phase. Alright, so we still have protection up on our 3 main Jedi, but our 2 supporting Jedi do not. Oh, I don't think I got it in time. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna call Yoda. Well, Yoda's gonna get turn meter because he's gonna use his basic on somebody that's almost full health. The only real damage we have here is TIE Fighter pilots. We're gonna make sure we take him out first. And Yoda doesn't want to spread the buffs yet because he doesn't have the buffs from Bastila. So we're just going to do some attacks to give Yoda some more turn meter. And even more turn meter. He just keeps on going. Look at him go. This ability with Ezra is best used not as a dispel, but as a big hit, because the Cooldown is reduced by 1, and Ezra gains turn meter when he uses it. So now he's already back at 50% turn meter again, and that ability will be ready to use again soon. We give Yoda the buffs, and then Yoda spreads the buffs, and then everybody is stronger. There we go. Lots of resisting. We have to go after these tanks because we do not have a buff dispel. I just used Ezra's buff dispel to make a point as to why we should not use it as a buff dispel, so maybe that was a mistake. Alright, so we're gearing up for the final phase now. We're going to call Yoda to assist. This will give Yoda some offensive buffs. Because the enemy was less than 50% turn meter, Yoda's going to steal all those buffs, and we'll go ahead and spread them. Area 501st, this is beautiful to watch. Super low gear taking down territory battles. You're not lying about super low gear, my friend. We're talking about super low gear. Alright, we're going to try to give some survivability to Ezra. Looks like we're about to lose Kanan. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to taunt with Old Ban, and then we're going to put it on auto basic. And we're just going to let them work their way through these guys. We're probably going to lose Kanan, because once these guys start getting low with their health, they're going to start suiciding into us, and that damage will probably kill Kanan, and it might kill Ezra as well. But let's just see how this goes. These last phases of TV take forever with low gear units. I did mine this morning with a crummy rebel team with Akbar lead, and it took so long. Your patience will be rewarded, my friend, with extra points and stars for your guild. This is not going well. They are not. Let's do another. Let's see here. Can we stun this guy because he's about to kamikaze? No, we can't. Oh gosh. Do we have any kind of special ability we should be using? Oh no. All right, we're taking back control of this one. We are taking back control of this one. Let's spread these buffs. It looks like this is going to be a Basti Yoda only last phase. All right. Looks like I overestimated our Old Ben's ability to survive. Come on, Basti Yoda, you guys can do this. Starting off strong, gotta go after that Snowtrooper Ops. Snowtrooper Ops dispels all your buffs, and it is bad news. Can't do that yet, so let's do this first, and then we'll be able to do that. Dispelled all the buffs. Dispelled them all. We don't need any of this healing and protection up shenanigans, you guys. I don't want any more of that. Oh, and then he goes under stealth. Well, guess what? We're under stealth now, too. We got to try to take this guy out. As soon as Snowtrooper Ops comes back around, we're going to go for him. Yeah, this looks like we're not going to win this phase, you guys. Not going to win this phase. Maybe next time. Unfortunately, I think most of the points are tied up in the last phase. But you do what you can. 243,000 points. We'll take it. We will take it. Alright, let's check fleet again. Something else I wanted to do, you guys, today is I wanted to look at we're still number 1, good. I wanted to look at Royal Guard's kit. So let's do that before we jump into this last territory battle. Let's just knock this out. It won't take long. It's a baby Padme team. Let's give it a try. I think it's the top one has one left. Whoops. Yep, this is the one. This is the one. Okay, so we're putting Padme in the lead. And we have Rex and 5s. I think I'm actually going to take out Rex. No. See, Rex, one of his main things is to give the team turn meter. But this team cannot gain turn meter. But he also has the Rex cute, so I guess I'll keep Rex. Let's just try with this team. They're gear 6. I mean, it's not like it's a big difference between taking Rex at gear 6 or Echo at gear 6. Echo's got the Dispel, Rex has got the Annihilate. We'll see how it goes. We're going to start off with some protection up for our team. And we're not going to do this. We're just going to do basic. Ooh, nice. Nice. Let's just do a basic. See, all this protection up is turning into courage, which our team is then using to kill everybody. Boom. Area 501st, chat rate is low. It's because the content is not compelling, my friend. It's my fault. It's my fault. That roster review, we had some chatters going crazy during that roster review. Keep sending messages, people. It's okay for the chat to go quiet. I know these streams are very long. They are very long and it's difficult to stay focused the entire time. And that is okay with me. I'm just glad to hang out with my friends. You're the only friends I have. It's only partly true. Alright, so this ability, this Rexecute ability, aerial advantage, deal physical damage to the target enemy plus bonus damage equal to 7% of the target's max health for each turn a clone trooper ally has taken during this encounter. Now, it doesn't count all the turns we've taken so far because we're in a new phase. If I was to use this ability, and I will just so you guys can see, it does very little damage. But if I use that same ability later in the phase, it's going to do a lot more damage. So just something to consider. Something to consider. When you're deciding when to use aerial advantage, don't use it at the beginning of a phase, use it more toward the middle. In fact, don't do what I just did. Cody Bowden, I'm sorry, I'll keep it up, Area 501st. Sometimes I just want to chill and watch. The Padawan is nice to chill and listen to. Area 501st, no, do whatever you want, I'm just joking. It is relaxing. Well, I'm happy, my friends, to be here and help you guys relax. Just relax and listen to the sounds of my swagger voice. Oh, I should have done the buff dispel. I forgot that Rex also dispels. Doesn't he dispel buffs with that move too? It's not good not good for this phase. Just use the basic. Slide says, I'm working out, I'm pumping iron on the elliptical. Wow. Anyone behind me on machines watching me work out will get to watch too. Hey, nice. More views, more views. Jacobon, my boss said he was going to fire someone for poor posture. What does that mean? I have a hunch it might be me. Oh my gosh. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming, lol, and I'm pumped waiting for my dailies to refill in 8 minutes. You'll appreciate some sweat fell on my phone watching this. Nice. What's a stormtrooper's favorite store? The one next to Target. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Keep them coming, you guys. I love the jokes. I love the jokes. This baby Padme team's doing almost as well as our Jedi team. Alright, you guys. Now, just briefly, I'm learning about this Padme team as I use them. This courage, it only is used in stacks of 5. So the reason these guys are sitting on this courage, because it's all less than 5, they've used up their 5 courage. So if I get more protection up going, like with this ability here, then everybody's going to get more courage, and they'll be able to do bigger hits. We want to go for Stormtrooper Ops. Nice. Take him out. Y'all, this Padme team, even with no Zetas, low gear, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. We're about to lose Rex. Don't kill our boy. Don't kill our boy Rex. We need him to get through phase 5. I don't think we're getting through phase 5. I don't know. I don't know. The AI on the, okay, here we go. Rexley. Nothing. The AI on the courage is really good. Let's do this again. Get some heals. I want to try to slow kill this. Let's do this to slow kill it a little bit. Basic. Want to try to get our cooldowns ready for the next phase. This looks good, you guys. We might even get 5 phases with this baby Padme team. This is incredible. All right, so Ahsoka gives a little bit of protection up when she attacks. So let's do that. And there we go. We have more courage. Oh, she missed. Anakin can hit everybody with his courage. There he goes. You guys, I'm loving this. I have this. I don't know if anybody's in the chat has ever used a Padme team this low gear, but this just shows the effectiveness of the mechanics of this team. The mechanics of this team are such that even low gear, they have great survivability and are able to do damage based on chunks of the enemy's health because of the courage mechanic. Man, I cannot believe we got 5 out of 5 with this team. I know we're not going to get 6 out of 6, but I love that we got 5 out of 5. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not like we're not going to try. Save the heal, Padme. Save it for next phase. We need to do the, come on, finish it off, Ahsoka. No, I should have done, I should have done the Ahsoka's heal. 501st, Padme is pretty fun to use. You guys, if I had done that heal with Ahsoka, that might have turned this around. All right, Stormtrooper Commander, we got a couple of these cats. Let's get that dispel. All right, get pissed off, Anakin. They are already doing better than our Jedi did. Oh, nice, Anakin. Let's get the kick. Let's get the kick over here. Jackamon, you Rexulating the lowest health unit hurt me a little bit inside. It's because, first of all, I don't have the Rexulate ability up very high. Second of all, it's based on how many turns a clone has taken, and there's only 2 clones on the team, and they're both very slow. So they're just not taking a lot of turns, so it doesn't amount to anything. You know what I'm saying? Josh Jordan, use it 5's ability to call Padme to assist. Oh, I should have done that, Josh. I should have read that earlier, man. That would have been a great idea, because Padme gives bonus protection on her basic. You guys, if I had looked at the chat sooner, we probably could have brought this home. We could have probably brought this home. It ain't over yet. It's looking like it's over yet. Oh, come on, Anakin, get mad. So close. If I had listened to you guys, we could have brought that home. Holy moly, what a team. What a team. A Bastila team with courage, that would be awesome. So we've done all our battles, we've done our platoons. So then we look and see which one of these is closer to the next star, and it's this one. Wait, 18 minus 43 minus 18. Yeah, it's this one. So we'll deploy down here, and that's it. Disobey order. Select all, deploy. We got to jump into fleet because we've only got 3 minutes, and we might have got knocked back. Let's go see. Let's go see. Cody Bowden, this is sick. I can't wait to get Padme in probably a month and Kenobi in 2 weeks-ish. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. You guys just saw what she's capable of at gear 7. All right, good, we're still rank 1. Just for the sake of making sure we keep the rank, I'm gonna start a battle here and let it run for a couple minutes. All right, let's look at the chat. Slide is saying, which Zeta do you think is more important to get first for Padme? I'm building that team too. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Josh Jordan, I have to deploy too. I'll be back. All right, Josh, we'll see you in a minute. We'll see you in a minute. So I'm just gonna let this run down a little bit while we talk. So Padme, y'all are gonna have to forgive me. It's been a while since I looked at her kit, and I've never had a Padme team before, which is why I'm kind of tripping about how good it's doing in the territory battles. But we need to go and look at that kit, and I'm gonna have to wait and see. But we'll figure that out. We'll look at that together, and we'll figure out what we want to do with that. Let's see. We wanted to look at the Royal Guard kit. No time for that tonight anymore. We did our territory battles. I might try Conquest. I might buy a couple of those things I was talking about and just try Conquest one more time. And that's it, you guys. We're gonna let this get down to 4 minutes, and then somebody would have to kill me in 2 minutes. Hopefully they won't. Hopefully they won't. I'm not going to sit here and waste y'all's time. All right. All right. Durand is saying the lead is probably the better Zeta. I'm going to defer to my 6.5 million buddy Durand there. Let's just take a look at it together and decide between ourselves. So we have the lead. The lead takes it from the max health and the courage mechanic, and it makes it to where when they have protection up, they resist all debuffs and can't be critically hit. I can't imagine there being a better Zeta than that. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be the right call. But what is her other Zeta? Is it always a choice? See, I don't even have her gear high enough, her abilities high enough to know what the Zeta is over here. I'm guessing it's this. Protection up cannot be prevented or dispelled. This protection up cannot be prevented or dispelled, and is increased to 40% if Padme is their leader. Whenever an enemy attacks on a turn, instead of being 10%, it becomes 40%. They're both good. I'm going to say they're both necessary, but the leader is better. I definitely agree with the chat. The lead is better, but they're both good for sure. For sure. All right, you guys. Well, doggone it, we had a great stream. We're gonna go in here and do one more shot at Kenobi. I'm stuck on not Kenobi, on our boy Grievous here. Let's just go to the Conquest store. See, did it change over to give us anything for tenacity? No, it did not. Potency's not going to help us. Protection, we can get inside of it. I want to buy this. I'm still trying to decide, should we buy gear or should we try to buy Razor Crest shards? There's, for 400 credits we can buy Razor Crest shards, but I don't even think we're going to get that many. Let's see and look at what this protection med pack only gives 44%, and the one inside the zone. Area 501st, gotta go, Padawan, great stream. Thanks for joining, man. Thank you so much for joining. I had fun with you guys, for sure. Ooh, Slide says the leader Zeta is gonna be applied tonight. You guys, it's getting real over here. It's getting real. We're gonna try this. I don't like buying consumables, but if it gets us past this zone, that would be fantastic. Let's go to inventory. We're gonna go to consumables. We're gonna select this and confirm it. That puts us so you can run one booster, one med pack, and one tech all at the same time. We're running all the data discs we've gotten so far. Cody Bowden says, see you next time, Padawan. Buy gear. He says go for gear instead of going for the Razor Crest. So we're only gonna get one shot at this, you guys. I mean, you know, before we cut off the stream. I don't know if this is going to work because the problem was before we never got a turn. The problem was not that we died too fast. It's that we kept losing turn meter. So here we go. This might be as far as we get in Conquest. This might be as far as we get, but let's just see how this shakes out. We have more protection than we did. Oh, so laggy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're about to get a turn with our leader. No, he's losing turn meter now that he's got target lock. He kept target lock away for a long time. I don't know what started happening with this crazy lag. I apologize, guys. Guess my computer just cannot handle it. We got a turn, you guys. Do it. And that's probably the last turn we're going to get. Hang in there, guys. Keep counterattacking. You're healing us up. We got some crazy healing off of our discs. Crazy healing. But he can't counterattack anymore once he gets target locked. I think I might have to wait and get a tenacity booster. Yeah, that's going to be it, you guys. That's going to be it. We're going to try some other things, but it ain't going to happen tonight in the stream. You guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. We had fun. We're going to be back on Monday. We stream every Monday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Slide, great to meet you for the first time. And Ilya, or Leah, I've never seen you before too. Welcome. Welcome to the stream for the first time. Unless you just changed your name, I don't recognize you. My Fleet Arena squad is... That's not the right place to see it, I guess. It's the Geos. The Geos under Tarkin. the Geos, Spy, Sunfac Soldier, Ahsoka in the reinforcement, Vulture in the reinforcement. That's it. I kick Anakin out, and that's what I'm using with under Tarkin. And we're able to beat all the whales up here, man. Free to play, first place. I love it. I love it. Duran, see you, mate. Thanks for streaming for us. Thank you so much for offering your account for a review. Thank you for being the banner that we can all hope for. Rank 1. I love it. I love it. All those crystals for tomorrow, you guys. I had a blast. We'll see you guys next time. And don't forget that Jesus loves you.